Connolly Early makes his Fenway debut after an electrifying major league debut against these A's last week. 11 strikeouts right out of the gate. And the Red Sox gave him a 4-run cushion as well in the very first couple of innings. Looking to hit repeats.
Here is Shea Langoliers to lead things off. There's a hard shot off the glove of the diving Bregman into left field for a base hit. A hard shot from Langoliers. He singles to left.
2-2 is a line drive into left center field. On comes Cedon, and he's there. Gliding in to make the play. An off-balance throw behind Langoliers at first. That'll settle Connolly down.
And that's in there for strike 3. Went back to the yacker to strike out Kurtz. His first one tonight.
That curveball just frozen.
Here's a ground ball to short. Story to his left, flips underhand to the covering Sogard. That will do it.
And it's the Southpaw Springs on the bump once again for the Athletics. Once again against the Boston Red Sox, the team he squared off against last time out on the mound.
And the pitch. That swung on. Fly ball to deep center field. Going back is Butler near the track. And finally on the track makes the catch for the out. Maybe just short of the track. And there is one away. Pitch is swung on and popped up. Foul territory, first base. Simon going for it. Kurtz has some room and makes the catch. And there are 2 away. So 3 up on your scorecard. 2 away in the first. And that will bring up the shortstop, Trevor Story.
Line drive, a leap and a miss there by Hernandez, and a base hit. Trevor Story now 4 for 9 and a home run against Springs. Sees him pretty well. Red Sox have a man aboard with 2 down. There goes Story. Here's the throw down, and he's got another one stolen. Trevor Story continues to close in on that record, now 29 for 29. 1 away from tying the single season major league record of consecutive stolen bases without getting caught. That's going to be ball 4. Almost as if Springs wanted nothing to do with him.
Absolutely.
First and second. Narvaez next.
The lefty to the plate. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He struck him out. Got him on a fastball at 92.
Number 5 hitter Colby Thomas leads off the second with no score. Right-handed hitter. And he swings on the first pitch and lines it into left on 3 hops. Another leadoff single for the Athletics.
3-2. Oh, he's got him picked. Here's the throw down. The tag in plenty of time. Sogard puts it on. We had not seen his pickoff move the other day in Sacramento, but people were raving about it. You just saw why.
3-2. Here's the pitch, and it is a comebacker. Connolly's got it. He gloves, runs about 70 feet to first, and then flips underhand for out number 2.
Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on the changeup. His second strikeout, and down they go. Still 0-0.
Here's Nick Sogard. No score, bottom 2. Double play depth behind Jeffrey Springs.
Floated towards center. Racing in Butler. That'll drop down for a hit. That'll put Red Sox at first and second. Nick Sogard with a base hit. Third of the ball game for the Sox against Springs. Walked him. 92. The Red Sox have the bases loaded and nobody out, which would be a perfect spot for Cedon to bust loose.
Springs hoping for a strikeout here. 2-2 pitch. And he will get it on the changeup. A swing and a miss from Rafaela. That's the second strikeout for Springs, the first out of the second inning. And the 2-2 pitch from Springs is grounded to the shortstop Wilson. Quick turn to second. Hernandez to first. And a 6-4-3 double play gets Springs out of the second inning unscathed.
Top of the third, Lawrence Butler's going to lead it off for the green and gold.
0-2's cut on and missed. A good breaking ball from Connolly Early, who picks up his 3rd strikeout, and there's 1 away.
2 hammered to short. Backhander by Trevor Story. A nice play by Romy Gonzalez. Really played a fine defensive first. Swinging at the first one. They do that a lot. Long run in. Eaton still coming. He'll get there. 10 pitches for the left-hander. Gets a 1-2-3.
With 2 outs, bases empty for the 34-year-old designated hitter, Refsnyder.
3-2 pitch is up high to Refsnyder, who works a walk for the 2nd time tonight. And the Red Sox have a 2-out base runner with no score in the bottom of the 3rd, and Carlos Narvaez coming up. Carlos Narvaez swings and he ropes one into left center field, and that drops on the grass and rolls toward the track. Splits the A's defenders. Refsnyder motors around 3rd and will score without a throw. Carlos Narvaez ropes a double into left center, and with 2 outs here in the 3rd, the Red Sox strike first. It's 1-0 at Fenway as Early goes his 2nd time through the order. 2, 3, and 4 for the Athletics. 3-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 93 up the ladder from Connolly Early, who's got 4 more strikeouts so far.
The 0-1 pitch. Look out, it hit. Did it hit him? It got him. It was a breaking ball and it hit Kurtz. I think it got him in the hand. So a runner on first, one out. And Kurtz at first base. Here is Brent Rooker, the designated hitter.
And Rooker will swing at the first pitch, a fly ball into right, shallow enough that charging in, Eaton will have to try and get it, but they drop the ball. Sogard ran out to meet him, first and second.
2 on here for the A's. 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Early befels Thomas down to a knee with a filthy changeup diving away from the righty.
A high fly driven into left center field. Duran and Rafaela Cedon on the run, and he'll make the play. He gets there in plenty of time. 2 men left.
Yeah, the leadoff man is aboard. Here's Butler.
Out in front, a sweeper at 84. A swing and a miss for strike 3.
Pitch. High pop-up into center field. And Cedon, can of corn is there to make the play.
There goes, swung on and popped up. Foul territory for Narvaez. Room to make the play. And the side retired. So Early does a nice job pitching around the leadoff hit. Trevor Story 1 for 2 with a base hit and stole second. So he's 29 for 29. If he can pull it off and gets one more without being caught, goes 30 for 30, he will tie the major league single season record.
Spence delivers. Trevor lines one to second. On one hop, it eats Hernandez alive. That'll be a hit for Story. His second of the night, and he is aboard with one down in the bottom of the 5th.
Both hits in a very similar spot from Trevor Story. He scorched that cutter pitch that was away.
Story going again. Here's the throw down. He'll dive, and he is safe. And he's made it 30 for 30. What a nice ring that has to it. 30 for 30 for Trevor Story. And umpires are getting together.
The Athletics is challenging the safe call at second base. After review, the call on the field is confirmed. The runner is safe.
So he ties the major league record most stolen bases without being caught in one season.
Story tags at second, heads for third.
This one hit well to center field. Lawrence Butler on the move back, and he will catch it at the track. Mitch Spence able to work through the traffic. It remains 1-0 after 5.
Wilson 0 for 2 tonight. A fly out to center and a strikeout swinging.
Here's the 0-2. Reached for a slow roller. Bregman to first, and Wilson beats it out.
I'd love to see that. This is just about the hustle from Jacob Wilson beating it out on the back end.
Wilson off the bag, not running. Swung on and missed on a changeup. Such a good pitch for him.
Oh, my goodness.
And Early gets his 7th strikeout, and that will end his night. 80 pitches, 5 1/3, and no runs for the A's. Alex Cora comes to get the baseball from Connolly Early, who in his Fenway Park debut was sterling again.
Red Sox could use a lightning bolt or two. Weiser appearing in his 68th game.
Wilson on first. Rooker at the plate against Greg Weissert.
2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Good slider from Greg Weissert. Strikes out the first man he faces, and there's 2 away.
Colby Thomas will be finished here and lifted for Tyler Soderstrom. 3-2 payoff pitch. Wilson's going. Soderstrom swinging, driving it to left. Duran will play it off the wall. Wilson rounding third. He will come home to score. And Soderstrom, a pinch hit RBI double, ties the game in Boston at 1 apiece.
Soderstrom able to pepper this thing off that monster.
Has to feel great for Soderstrom. Hasn't played since last Wednesday. Carlos Cortez will walk on down to first. Inning will extend to Brett Harris with 2 on.
The 1-1 pitch. And that's lined into left. That'll drop down for a hit. Soderstrom rounding third. He will score. Cortez to third. Harris takes a long turnaround first and scampers back in safely. An RBI single, and the A's lead 2-1. And the Boston Boo Birds are out as things have begun to unravel here at Fenway Park.
What an outstanding at bat for Brett Harris.
The tying run is aboard in the bottom of the 9th.
I mean, how about that from Cedon? And here we go.
Here's Romy, their hottest hitter.
Here's a ground ball. Geloff to short. Wilson to first. That's the ball game.
And in a very important game, a very lifeless performance by the Red Sox offense as the A's, who've now won 5 in a row, beat Boston 2-1.
Just can't take these guys lightly, right? They want to play spoiler.